Polybase is the correct answer for this question. And in the next question in this video, I am just telling about the correct answer so that you are aware what should be the correct answer when you are getting same kind of question. So for further information, you can go to docs.microsoft.com, and there you can read more about Polybase and Polybase version feature summary. In the next question, the correct answer is D, Azure Database Migration Service, and these services are generally used for migrating databases to an Azure SQL database managed instances. This service is provided by the Azure itself. This is the sixth question, and in this PDF we have around 191 pages. So I will scroll one by one. In this question, we are talking about the backup type, and here we have two types. One is the full and log backup only, and second backup option is with checksum. So whenever you are going to take backup, you should be aware that you can take full and log backup only, as Azure Database Migration Service doesn't support backups that are appended to a single backup file. So always try to take full backup and log backup to separate backup files. With checksum option, it is using when you are going to do Azure database migration services and restore method to migrate your on-premises database to SQL managed instances. For another question, the correct answer is from the Azure portal. Second, change the server name. Then from the Azure portal, deploy the templates, and then from the database project, deploy the database schema and permission. You need to deploy its database schema and permissions. Don't forget to deploy these things. In this question, if you are getting question like that, create external data and Hadoop kind of, just remember some keywords. For example, here is the keyword blob and the second is Hadoop. So here you have the correct answer is blob and type is equal to Hadoop. This kind of questions you can go to docs.microsoft.com, and there you can get, if you click on this link, for example if I click open a new tab, then you can get the another this link where we have developed tables, external tables, and all the options how you can use external tables with synapse tables. In this video, I will just cover up the correct answers. Just write down these links. I will give these links in the description also, so that you can go to in detail for further your examination preparation. So here correct answer is partition by year, month, day or store ID and perpetuate purchases. So you can write a query like this: df.write.partition by, and again I will give this link in the description where you can go through to read in detail how we can use the partitioning. In this type of question, I am giving so much time so that you can read this full question, and we are on the 10th page. As I mentioned, we have around 191 pages, and in this video I will cover up all the pages. So here correct answer is Azure Event Hubs dedicated, and the partition count for an event hub in a dedicated event hub cluster can be increased after the event hub has been created. This is the link where you can read about event hub feature partitions. If you get question like this, the correct answer is create external tables for this application and select ID from open row set. So why we need to create external table? If we need to point out data located in Hadoop, Azure storage, blob, or Azure data lake storage, then we need these external tables. And here whenever you are creating external table, then we need to give the location, data source, and file format. Also you need to give open row set. So whenever you are using serverless SQL pool, it is used to create an external port and export query. Okay, that's why we are using this open set, and this is the way through which you can write the select command. So whenever you need to give any link, like in this example we are giving the container and storage blob. So this is the way through which we can write the query. Again, this is the link where you can go and read more about external table, how we can develop them. In this question, we have an Azure Synapse Analytical Apache Spark pool named, and this is the name. Now you need to plan to load JSON file, and correct answer is B. Load the data by using open row set transact SQL command in an Azure Synapse Analytics serverless SQL pool. This is also an important topic where you can read about query data storage. Please always go through these links because it's very important to read in detail. This is just a kind of question that we are going through, but you need to read more about the syllabus and details. Here we are designing a date dimension table, and here date dimension table will be used by all fact tables. So which distribution type should you recommend? So here we need to recommend replicate, and if this type of question is coming from SQL data warehouse tables distribute topic, you need to understand what is round robin distribution, what is replicate, and it is available for every compute node, and query run fast if you run on the replicated tables. Since because in this we don't require to move joins and we don't require to data movement, it is also require extra storage, although it is not applicable for large tables. If you get this kind of question, then, and yes, I remember I get this type of question where I select on the fact events, dim channel, and dim event. How you can remember this answer? Just put one keyword like event, then here we have fact events. In second there channel grouping, so you can link with dim channel. And total event, if we have total event, we have to select dim, otherwise fact events. So this is the question coming from the Power BI star schema type of guidance. You don't need to worry, I will give all these links in the description. So yeah, this is the kind of question through which you need to understand what is hash, round robin, and replicate. So here correct answer is hash and order date key, through which you are going to select the range. So whenever you need to select any range, so it is good to select order date key, and distribution should be in hash. So rather than execute delete statement to delete all rows, where the October, whenever we are selecting any data, for example in this example we are selecting October of 2001 order date, so we need to use partitioning. Then we can use that partitioning in another table. So best practice mentioned for this kind of dedicated SQL page is mentioned in this link. In this, the correct answer is perquate, and why we use this perquate, you need to understand to go through Synapse Analytical Develop Storage file link. Let me save this link in Notepad so that I will not forget to mention in description. Notepad. The correct answer here is Azure Stream Analytic, and this is the another description through which you need to understand how we can develop Azure Stream Analytic. I don't know why I'm not able to copy, but let me open this. Here the correct answer is B, percentage language. And by using this magic command, we can override the default language. So this is the link notebooks use through which we can understand how we can override the language. Now in this question, correct answer is create a master key on database, create an external data resource, create an external file format, create the external table access, and you can write down this answer in your notepad because I need to cover the another questions also. Till now I'm able to create only 20 pages, otherwise it will be a very long video. It's already 13 minutes, so let me move fast. So here the correct answer is adf underscore publish and database batch etl adf underscore publish control cells. Let me open this link also so that I will provide in the description. Here the correct answer is A, complete, and this is related to Databricks and delta streaming topic. So in this the correct answer is CSV files that have name beginning with trip data and a header, and this question is coming from develop open set topic. Here the correct answer is from the Azure portal, set a sensitivity classification of confidential for the email column, because this is the question for the masking. How we can use email masking method. Mask means you need to hide email of a user or a client or person because it is a sensitive data. Now the correct answer, create a pool in workspace, and this is related to Databricks pools, speed up data pipeline. So these type of question covers in most of the Azure exam. In this question you will get the 3 type question, and benefit is that only one answer is correct, but you can cover 3 marks if you click on the right answer. So here is the wrong, this is a wrong, because in the solution we have in an Azure Synapse Analytical Pipeline, you can use the get metadata activate. That is a wrong answer. So the answer is B, no. Instead, we need to use serverless SQL pool to create an external table with extra column. Again, this is also question, and we need to understand that most of the question is coming from external tables. The next question is similar. Okay, now you know the answer, so you can understand that yes, if we create external table and additional date time column, then it is correct answer. So we will get 3 question, only one is correct. If you know the answer, you will get 3 marks because the same answer is coming from the 3 questions. So that's why B is the no, because we already know the correct answer. So always prepare these kind of questions, these yes or no type of question. Here the correct answer is after 4 hours of inactivity, the database require up to 1 minute for resuming operation for new activity, and the database configuration includes the cost of usage spectrum, intermediate and unpredictable. These type of question coming from serverless trial overview topic. Now the correct answer is Azure private link, and this is another question on this topic of private endpoint overview. Now, during peak usage, the database will require a business critical service because it is a kind of peak usage where there is a more load on the database. So this is a kind of a service trial which you need to select business critical, and again this is the link through which you can read in more detail for this topic. So now we have covered 29 question, and I'm going to cover the 30th question. Microsoft SQL underscore manage instance is the correct one, and the parameter virtual network. This is the quick start, and so the template deploys a serverless Azure SQL database. The template deploys a database to an Azure SQL database managed. So first two are the wrong question, and third one present I have to be based on DT. This is the correct one. Everybody knows that what is the purchasing model. In your beginner exam also this question comes on. Now our video is going to around 18 minutes, so I will conclude on this video on 20th minute. For another question I will upload another video. So for this question we have a full backup and log backup to separate file by using its checksum option, and second store the backup in a SMB file share. So here we have three correct answer: A, D, E. Turn on auditing and write audit log. Okay. For auditing purpose, we can use Azure storage account. D, apply sensitive labels. Whenever we have confidential data, then we need to use sensitivity labels. And E, turn on Azure Defender for SQL. Now we have a situation where outbound traffic from P1 to the internet is blocked. So C is the private link we need to use for Azure PaaS service and Azure hosted customer owned services. So traffic between your virtual network and service server is the Microsoft backbone network. That's why you don't need to expose your service to the public internet. That's why you need to use private link over there. Now this is the most important question. Just write down the answer of this question where it is asking for database role numbers for user 1. So I will show you what is the correct answer. So here correct answer is for user 1 you need to delete a row from table 1, and for the second one DP reader, so that the user can only read all the data from all user tables. And if you give membership of DB writer, then it is kind of role through which a user can add, delete or change the data. So from here you can understand what is the database level roles for the users. Now guys, it's already 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop this video. In another video I will cover another question. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Stay tuned for next part.